Hi, this is Dr. Bonner. I would like to present you again a periodontal patient. Here is the images or a video film of a very deep periodontal pocket during a periodontal disease. In this case, I had to definitively remove the last root of the upper molar because it was too deep. I'd say 12, maybe a little more millimeter deep. So what you can see on the biofilm is the same as usual, but this time you see how many pus, there are many white cells, which are little round cells that have those little granules dancing everywhere with three lobes, which are those three lobes are a nucleus of PMN neutrophil. And other than this, you can see the amoeba. Here you have 3, 4, sometimes 5 amoeba. Here it is. You have many big amoeba, which are very large. You can see the little nucleus, 4 microns, very round circle nucleus with the dots in the middle. And here you have 3, 4 amoeba, one on top of the other. Sometimes they are not moving much because they have their life. Sometimes they some kind of sleep. Sometimes they want to find some food. Sometimes they do phagocytic activity. Sometimes they do little babies. So here they are like a little sleeping. So it's some kind of pus. Some bacteria, but not that many. Many neutrophil here we've seen. Here an amoeba in the center again. And this is typical of a very deep periodontal pocket. So amoebias is what we can see. Oral amoebias during periodontitis is very strong importance, because you see those amoeba. You have one here in the middle, one on the left, 2 in the center, 2, 3. A little young one on the upper right is like a junior amoeba. It's surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 10 neutrophil, polymorphonuclear neutrophil. Here again, many amoeba, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or about 8 of them. And sometimes you see those little ones that don't have the nucleus already there. So to me, it's really an aberration not to talk about this problem of oral amoebiasis during periodontitis. Most of the time, from the little periodontal disease, very fine little periodontal disease, sometimes it's just one papilla that is having periodontal disease, sometimes more, sometimes all the mouth, sometimes molar and incisal pattern. This here is last molar, upper molar, which sometimes is very difficult with the furcation involvement. And again, there are not so many bacteria. There was one little baby amoeba on top right, now amoeba in the center, with another one, a fairly small one on top of it. Most are white cell, 1, 2, 3, 4 amoeba here again. And all those big dots you see in the amoeba are a nucleus of PMN they have eaten. Sometimes they eat red cell. Most of the time they eat neutrophil red cell. So this one in the middle probably has eaten many red cells. It's a baby one on the lower of the mother, maybe mother one in the center. So you see baby amoeba just lower of this big amoeba. So most of them are 30 microns, maybe a little more, 50 microns. Sometimes it can be bigger. One thing is patients are forgotten in this area because microscope is not used anymore. See the small minuta amoeba in the center, just lower of the PMN white cell, 2 or 3 or 4 PMNs on the upper right. So this is typical of periodontal disease. Might be bacteria beginning with the gingivalis problem. But clearly it becomes oral amoebias in most of the time. Caries report 100% higher than 7 millimeters, 7 and higher had those amoeba. So this should be seen as aggressive predator, and this we can actually confirm it is very active because lots of white cell, a lot of pus, living white cell, PMNs everywhere. So system is responding to this attack. So here in the middle, little baby amoeba, and you see neutrophils around it are almost, they have no more granules inside because it has been numbed by some amoeba before. So here again, pus, some small amoeba on the top, lots of white cells, one amoeba again, many white cells that do like bubbles, so they have no more granula, they have no activities because of the amoeba that numb them. Here again the same. So it is very expressive of periodontal active disease. So if you want to get rid of periodontitis, you have to get rid of oral amoebiasis. Sometimes it is more aggressive when you have amoeba and trichomonias, but most of periodontal disease is like this, is very active oral amoebiasis. So treating oral amoebias is some kind of easy because we know you can contract this parasite. You have to get rid of any gingivitis or any bleeding because those amoeba feed on white cell and red cell. This is aggressive predator. This is vampire. It just eats white and red cells. So if your patient, ask your dentist to look at this on the microscope and get rid of this infection during periodontal disease. Thank you for listening.